Alright, this is metal detecting, beginner to beginner. This is the incomplete part 1. There's a reason why it's a part 1. We spent most of the day, almost 90% of the day at that one beach that was secluded. And we were just, Chemical X was into swimming a lot in the lake. I did all the metal detecting I could possibly do. And we decided to go try to find where the dunes are. We took a break, we went over to try to find the dunes, and for some darn reason we were unable to get access into the dune area. So we went back to the secluded beach, did some more metal detecting while he swam. And it wasn't towards the end of the night where we decided to give it one more shot to get to the dunes. And we finally figured out we had to go around all the way to the back through about 4 different roads to finally get in. So the reason why we're calling this part 1 is because of all the fantastic things I have found. You can tell by the happiness in my voice of all the spectacular relics and money I dug up today. I'll go through them real quickly today, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, tomorrow, seeing as how we finally got access to the dunes, we're going to do a part 2. And we're going to spend as much of the day at the dunes tomorrow, and the dunes literally kicked my butt the time we were there. It wasn't until we got back to the car where I realized my ankle got a little jacked and twisted, so I'm not having a phenomenal time so far. The 4-hour drive, 300 miles, and 1 ticket, a twisted ankle, but they screwed up our order and we got a free pizza.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm quite happy about that. That was one of the highlights. I'll get the other highlights later. What? Yeah, two extra larges.
2 extra larges.
1 mushroom and 1.
Both were at the price of $15.
Yeah.
So we got 1 for $15 and 1 for free.
Yay! I love it when people screw up orders and give us free food. And anyhow, this is going to be real quick. Okay, this is basically what I uncovered at the beach. As you can see, a lot of it is just literally rusted scrap metal crap, except for this. What the hell? This piece keeps haunting me. I don't care where I'm at. For some reason, I will always dig up one of these. I don't know why. I have no idea why that is. I could be at every school, I'll dig up one of these. I drive 300 miles and I still gotta dig up one of these. You know, so those haunt me. And yes, once again, go all that way just to find bobby pin. A damn bobby pin. Again. Go figure. But yeah, like I said, a lot of the stuff that I dug up today was nothing but basically pure scrap metal. There's some things that are like really cool to look at. And it's cool that we did the digging. I mean, I did have fun digging. But there's some things as I was going through it I want to show you. These are actually rocks from the sand that got stuck in the rust of the nails. And then they just pop out like that. A couple of them are like really hard, you gotta pull at and stuff, but that's just kind of cool to look at. There was a couple of them like that. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that there was a dock there at one time. There had to have been a dock there because there's wooden nails all over the place. Look at this. This is actually one thick nail. That is like really thick. There's a large piece of the scrap that I found. It's kind of cool. I dig it. I like it. Again, for those of you that watched the other videos, you guys will remember this one. I actually found a tackle box fully intact. Yeah, that's definitely pretty cool. You know, everything was there. If it wasn't for like the hooks and the weights, I never would have got it. But yeah, that was buried in the sand. I wish I would have done a live dig on that, but I didn't. These nuts and bolts were basically the first things that I dug up and found in the sand. So that's kind of interesting. I kind of like this prong thingy. You know, I'm just going to move that. I don't know what I could do with that. You know what, I'm not even going to try it. It's been such a long day. I'm not even going to try to think about what I'm going to do with that yet. I'm probably going to toss it. But we got some really super long rusted nails. It was interesting. Fun dig. Everyone kept on asking me, hey, did you find any gold? Did you find any silver? Did you find any money? No, I found nails, dude. And I tell them I got enough nails to build an ark. And over here we got some more smaller type nails. And, they're, you know, I mean, it's all about having fun. The bottom line is, if you don't enjoy it, don't do it. So I did have fun trying to dig up nails. It was cool. Like, I pulled this one out. I call it a 10 stake. I don't know what it is. I call it a tent stake, and the guy asked me, "What'd you get out of a tent stake?" He's like, "What?" But once again, I do have something that we got to have in every end complete, and that is the bottle cap section. Yeah, we got the bottle cap section. Of course, you know, some of these you've seen before, some of you don't. I just grabbed them just to grab them, to be honest. You get so tired of looking at rusted nails, you want to see something with color. There you go, bingo, you got it. There's a B for Brian. I like that one. Easy Jack. I don't even know what that is. For a minute I thought that was a pot plant on there, but it's not. Anyhow, and of course, got the Heineken. Grab 2 Heinekens. We all know what that means if you're familiar with my other work. All I gotta say about Silver Lake area and Hart area, there are a lot of Slayer fans out here. Everyone's about 5 or 6 people came up to me, cool shirt, and one kid had to sit and talk to me for about like 15-20 minutes. I needed a break anyways. But yeah, so there's a lot of Slayer fans, and of course you gotta get the Heineken caps for Jeff Hanneman, rest in peace. The only thing that is worth saving out, that I feel, out of all this scrap, the only thing that's basically worth saving is in this one thing. We got 5 pull tabs. I found a weight for fishing. I know someone can use that. This nail here looks pretty, it's still in pretty decent condition. I like the way how thick it is. I'm going to try to get all the rust off of that, and I'm probably going to turn it into a necklace. Because I kind of like it. I think it's kind of neat. And I did manage to find 2 pennies. One of them was in the parking lot on the way out. I just had my detector on and it hit. And the other one was the one that I dug out of the bank of the lake there. So, well, that's the end complete. Part 1. Tomorrow we're going to go over to the dunes. I'm going to do a lot of filming over the dunes. You're not going to believe how big these dunes are and how much they kick my butt. And I'm going to do it with or without a twisted ankle. I'm going up those dunes and I'm going across and I'm going to go find some more fun. I'm going to dig up stuff. So, on behalf of Chemical X and myself, you all have a great hunt. Thank you for watching. This is Metal Detecting, Beginner to Beginner. You all have a great day. Thank you very much for watching. Later.